You just got to be careful of that Gata as well as Selena mid here. We got to see Mlbb trying his very best to really chunk out both Weedy as well as Ezekiel, because if Weedy catches you, you're kind of dead, because the follow-up coming in from the Selena as well as using Shin is going to be too much for Nepal.
Yeah, I gotta say that Boye really set the tone, you know, for this Badang pick. See Masar can live up to the expectations, though. The Shadow is very dangerous. Yahiko didn't connect onto Widdy, but they did get the Lethal Wanderer at the cost of a camp that was stolen earlier on by Joe. Kabuki, a favorable trade against Gone. So this Esmeralda has essentially lost control of the lane.
Yeah, so over here we can see that Ezekiel is handling the wave quite well, 1v2. So he's actually having quite a wonderful time here in mid, back in the EXP, Iran, and Hybrid. So far it doesn't look like Nepal is trading aggressively against Indonesia, gets stunned up, gonna take a bit of damage, fighting back as Ezekiel, and there goes first blood.
Even the Petrify didn't help Hybrid out, sadly. The reset burst from Yehescu, from the garrote itself, it's incredibly painful. Like at level 2, it hurts more than you expect. Woody's gonna try to hold the fort for now with the Revitalize. It's good enough. The arrow doesn't connect onto anyone, but Masara will be able to dash away as well. Indonesia, again, settle for tempo as Turtle spawns bottom.
Yeah, I want to see how Nepal is able to do something here in the Turtle, because so far, at least in mid and EXP, it doesn't look like they're trying to go for trade. So they're avoiding the fight, but at the same time, you're not preventing it. You're just trying your best not to get hit.
Yahiko was able to hit 4, but it doesn't really matter. Lost the turtle. Yahiko under pressure. Joe now moves into the jungle, has his retributions too. Even throws the turtle ball at Yahiko in case he wants to try, because Masarab is already gone. The Art of M. It's only just a minor inconvenience for Indonesia. Joe walks away with the enemy purple buff.
Yeah, quite a lot has happened, but at the same time, not a lot has happened.
It feels like it's playing out in slow-mo.
Yeah, exactly. So it feels a bit weird here, where Indonesia, they go in, they find some trades, Nepal escapes those trades, and then Indonesia gets whatever they want for free. We'll see here if Nepal is able to fight back them getting inside the jungle, and looks like no.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It's starting out pretty tough here, yeah.
I was looking at Joe and wondering if they would continue to invade, because he did get his retribution back off cooldown, but they will play the safer route. Yahiko will get his orange, but Joe goes back to his own jungle, gets his own purple, and he has a full rotation waiting for him.
It almost looks like both teams are having their fingers on the trigger and see who's gonna jump first, because Nepal, they're like, we want to wait for Indonesia to fully commit. And then Indonesia's like, no.
And the advantage that Indonesia has is that they can always lead in with an Abyssal Arrow, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be Widdy starting the fight.
Yeah.
Yehescu can come in with a Abyssal Arrow from long range. If that connects, the follow-up is almost instant. And there's no Purify, by the way, on the power side. So any arrow that connects is going to 100% result in a follow-up.
And honestly, the draft coming in from Indonesia, they don't need a lot of cooldowns to really do anything. They're always ready for a fight.
Masara would just have to eat it in the face. Oh, they still lost the purple, but Yahiko just cannot outdo Joe as Joe takes out Bobe. They are fighting in between the Tier 1 and Tier 2. Joe instantly goes down right after that in Indonesia. Overextends just a little bit, but it's a double kill for Iran, and 3 bodies drop from the path.
Definitely majority of everything goes over to Indonesia. It's unfortunate Joe did die there. And now Hybrid is staying around mid, maybe thinking of protecting the mid for a while, but now going back to the EXP. Yeah, it does feel like watching a game in slow motion, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the scary thing...
It's a surreal feeling.
And the scary thing is, it feels like it's moving at a normal pace. Then you look at everything that's working behind the scenes like clockwork, you realize that Indonesia are actually pretty far ahead. Another arrow, this one doesn't connect on the Hybrid. He's desperately trying to clear out the way, but here comes the turtle bolt. Hybrid hops away with the furious dive, and Joe still holding onto the turtle bolt and only lets loose when there's a chance to run on a killing spree.
Yep. So now Indonesia, 6 kills on the board, Nepal grabbing 1. And that's only on to Joe. About 3,000 gold lead here in 5 minutes. Haven't seen a lot of what Nepal is you know, working towards. Because as of right now, it does look like they're farming, but what's the end goal? Like, when do they start to get something here.
Well, sadly, I think that...
I blame Boye.
You blame Boye?
Because Boye is Badang set expectations.
That's true, but at the same time, if you are running like double fighters, the window is a bit blurred, right? The timing is a bit blurred. You sort of don't know when you should start, but if you're falling behind, suddenly it feels like there's never really truly a window. Especially against Alina, Yi Shin, so much vision given, and then you have this pesky Uranus running around.
Well, Ganigan knows that Witty is there.
What?
And even a conceal. Now they want to go on to Kabuki. Brilliances away. Masarap unable to really get onto anyone. Aran is in the back. It looks like a stun was hit onto Masarap. Kabuki secures the kill. Yahiko is running away but gets caught and eventually got killed by Witty.
Yeah, there goes Jakarta. Yehescu just landing arrows after arrows from off screen. And Pao getting caught off guard. Masarap, he was trying to retreat, gets hit by an arrow. And Yahiko on the run also gets clipped by one. And these snipes from Yehescu has been nothing short of deadly.
Well, looks like Nepal, they're gonna turtle up. This is one of those games where you kind of hope that they had a marksman, you know, something like a Granger, like a Claude, a Beatrix, so that eventually you're working towards something. Because as of right now, it does look like the only one that really benefits of going later is probably Bobe. Everyone else kind of wants to fight instantly.
Yeah. And can I just say that is under 7 minutes, Kabuki got his Holy Crystal. So yeah, I mean, I won't blame him if he goes for Sky Piercer. It's an RG thing, but you know, if you're two-shotting people, 80 stacks of Sky Piercer doesn't sound too bad.
Well, Aran being the front line here, same as Witty. They're trying to see if Nepal is going to take the bait, and they're finally going to. Black Juggle form, Hybe goes on to Kabuki. The Kabuki is still able to get the kill.
Oh,
Brilliance away. And Witty just AOGs out. Hybrid actually does get a kill there. And Ezekiel just waiting. Flicker doesn't get it. Ezekiel almost gets taken down. Ganigan is going for the chase. Flickers forward, tries to get a kill onto Ezekiel.
Wow.
Able to escape. And Witty is there trying to make sure that the Ghost of Jakarta is protected. And now the rest of the members are here. Triple kill for Joe.
That's gotta be frustrating. Yehescu should not have been allowed to get away with it, but he is Yehescu. Nothing that Nepal could have done more. That was the best case scenario. They clip Yehescu with everything they have. He fails his flicker garrote, but the trap reset, the abyssal mark reset, allow him to get away just far enough. Ganigan even expanded his flicker to jump on him, and it was still not enough. And we're seeing a bit of the problem there with a double fighter lineup, especially with the Esmeralda goal lane. You just don't really have enough resources to get these kills. You don't have burst. You want to stay in the fight very long, but for someone like a Selena who is dexterous, she can easily weave in and out of the situation. And my man Kabuki with the Sky Piercer, I'm glad that he's listening.
Hey, Yahiko has the Sky Piercer too, man. He just bought it.
Well, one of them is getting stacked.
Well, here's the thing. The problem is Nepal already missed their power spike.
Yep.
So, you know, in terms of comeback ability, they have a lot of bodies to throw. If somehow Yahiko gets a triple kill, instantly getting 30 stacks on Sky Piercer, then this Hayabusa will look a little bit scary. But before that happens, I don't know. I don't think Nepal will have enough damage for an upcoming fight.
And Kabuki just completed his boots too. It's a tough boots. So 9 minutes and 15 seconds in, top tier 2 goes down, Lord coming from bottom. Witty standing in front, misses taunt, doesn't matter, they can crowd control him, Witty needs to go down, but Yahiko took 3 shots from Joe, and he's almost dead. Witty disengages with the AOG.
Yep, now they're gonna get the mid-tier 2. It's 9 minutes in, and the Lord is gonna march down bottom, gonna get that holy defense. And now Indonesia is able to get all the holy defenses here.
Just, again, working around like clockwork, wild oil machine.
Hey, wow, west.
Well. Actually, I watched Masa took another arrow. There it is. Again, Yahiko just does not do enough damage. And that was on Kabuki, by the way. I don't think he has blood wings.
It's all about damage here. Indonesia with about 10,000 gold lead here. Marching in mid. Finds Ganigan forcing out that flicker. And then looks like I caught there. Yahiko actually gets a kill onto Witty. Can he get another stack before he dies? No, he cannot. Double kill for Joe. Hybrid is all alone in the back. dealing damage, but Kabuki with the brilliance is able to take him down. Witty is out, but now only Gonigon and Mlbb are here to defend for Nepal.
They should be able to defend this, right? Masara is back in 5 seconds. They just need to clear that away. The arrow connects. I don't think Indonesia has the damage to brute force through this. The mid-minion wave is going to crash in. So 2 inhibitors go down already. Joe gets caught. Not able to trace us out of that. Massive shutdown for Gonigon. And the power holds on.
Yeah, should not have gotten caught there. In a way, Nepal still able to defend so far, having 1 inhibitor. Not all that great. Wow, almost a 5,000 gold lead between junglers. 10,000 gold for Joe, 5,000 for Yahiko. I think that's quite a gap.
Yeah, I think the main challenge now is who is gonna take down Aran. That's the main question. Though I say Mlbb is starting to hurt.
Yeah. Having a Wishing Lantern is a good first step.
Yes. Now you go Divine Glaive.
Yep.
I'm not even sure if you want to go Blood Wings. I mean, it's defensive, but
Yeah, kill the first.
Yeah, I would go Divine Glaive. I mean, you gotta all in a little bit. POD for Joe, so watch out for the 3 shots.
Yep, gonna get a lot of damage. And unfortunately, Yahiko, after getting killed, he did die. So he only has about 5 stacks of Sky Piercer, so really not gonna be utilizing the item quite well here. So the Lord is gonna get taken for free by Indonesia. And Nepal is gonna wait in their base to see how Indonesia is gonna try to dive this time.
Yeah, they're forced to wait in their base. Well, your best shot is to defend against the push, the Black Dragon form. They have good ultimates to defend. They have good ultimates to punish, but the main difference maker could just be that they are just too far behind economically. I think that's definitely the biggest difference maker. They could get the perfect counter engage and just might not have enough damage to take out Indonesian members.
Well, Nepal, in terms of wave clear, they have okay.
Yeah.
Masarab 0-5-1 hasn't had any real good catches. The Lord is marching in. Witty did not hit the Unbreakable onto anyone. And Aran dives. Gonigon taking just a little bit of damage. The Lord is marching in. Indonesia is focusing on the inhibitor. And now looking at the base, the Lord is still hitting it. And now everyone's trying to back off, trying to deal a little bit of damage. Jaiku gets taken down, and Team Indonesia wins the first game.
Just